Good morning. This is Ealing Broadway. This is where all the buses and all the trains go, but we've never been. So we decided we should go. Also, Christmas shopping is needed. So it's kind of a two birds, one stone. There you go, there's Ealing Broadway station itself, behind Ladbrokes. Super glam. So now we get to discover the wonders of Ealing.
Welcome to another episode of Toby Stupid Vlog.
Good morning, vloggies. Now Sunday was a lot more Christmas shopping. I feel like in the last sort of 48 hours, I've done about 7 hours of Christmas shopping. I've seen every major shop twice, not necessarily the same venue, but the same brand, and I have spent a total of about £10. Now that's not like, wow, you're an amazing bargain hunter. It's, wow, you really haven't bought much for Christmas, have you? So, 1 week left to sort this out. Going to make some bread today, but we're out of almost everything. So I'm going to go to M&S first of all and buy some more ingredients. And then we're going to have time-lapse bread rising. But hopefully just that and not that. Very exciting. I've cleaned the oven and everything so you can see the bread. You're excited. I can tell. I can see it in your eyes. So that's something to look forward to. Seconds from now.
Not sure I've shown you how to make bread before. It's pretty straightforward. There's 1,000 recipes in the world. Pick one. This is mine. 500 grams of flour, a teaspoon and a half of salt, 2 teaspoons of sugar, and sort of a couple of teaspoons of dried yeast, or a little 7-gram dried yeast packet that you can buy from various supermarkets. Mix it all together in a bowl like so. Then get 25 grams of butter and rub it in to the flour mixture until you get a fine breadcrumb consistency like so. Then get 1 egg, whisk it up, top up the liquid so that you get 300 millilitres with some warm water. Then pour that into that and mix until smooth. If you incorporate it bit by bit in a little well, then that means that you shouldn't get it all sticking to the bowl. So add a bit of liquid, mix in a bit of flour, add a bit of liquid, mix in a bit of flour. So that's sort of the halfway stage. Once the mixture's all combined, it should hold together like that without sticking to the bowl. And hopefully your warm hands and the slightly warm water should have activated the yeast. At this point you just need to turn it out onto a nicely floured surface and continue to knead it for a few minutes. Then once it's reached a nice blob, put it back in the bowl, cover it with some oil cling film just to stop any moisture getting in or out, and then let it rise for about half an hour. So do that a couple more times, turn it over, knead it, and then put it into a greased loaf tin. Let it rise a bit more so it begins the process, and then put it in the oven at 220 for about 25 minutes.
Good evening, afternoon, it's 5:30, whatever. It's only now a week tomorrow till Christmas. Panic. But things are looking better. Look, if you look down there, you can see there are actually some presents under the tree. So that's a start. I have to say, it's not all of them by any stretch, but we've got a whole week. So that's going well. This time of year, I mean, there's a couple of things that annoy me. I hate build-up to Christmas. The build-up is completely pointless and annoying. It just serves to make you spend more money. And Christmas is about those few days in my mind. It's a family occasion, and it's a few days with your family, good food, and it's a nice time. But it's not 3 months. It's not 2 months, and it's not even 1 month, frankly. It's a week at most. And all the build-up and all the wind down, I find really irritating. But the thing that upsets me the most, believe it or not, is at this age, there's nothing I really want for Christmas generally, or at least nothing that I can expect anyone else to buy because it's all so stupidly expensive. And so what it means is all the things during the year where if I thought, oh, I should get that, and I'll nip out and buy it, I now have a whole month where I can't buy anything for fear that somebody will get it for me for Christmas. So I sit here thinking, oh, I quite fancy a ... And then I just have to sit here and just wait and wait. In fact, I love January for the very reason, A, sales, and B, finally I can go and buy all the things I want if I haven't got them for Christmas already. So pity me. And then in January, envy me. Hi. It's almost like spring, isn't it? Sun's out, it's quite mild. It's a couple of sunny days coming up. So making the most of it. I'm actually out of the flat before lunch. It's quite hard in the winter to motivate yourself to get up when you look out the window and you're like, oh, that's a bit shit. So quick lap of the gardens, and then last Christmas shop-a-thon, and then this evening is Contraband Christmas, which should be fun when I find out more details. Do you see a problem here? The blossom is out. Yeah, we haven't got to Christmas yet. I can't imagine we're going to get away without any sub-zero temperatures or snow, so blossoming in December is probably slightly ill-advised. Oh well. You might remember the big old pufferfish that used to live in this tank, who passed away earlier this year, but check out his new progeny. He is a very friendly pufferfish, and in fact, if you move from one window to the other, he feels unloved, so he comes with you. He's very strange. But he's kind of living up to his, I'm going to say father's reputation. Who knows how they're related. But yeah, still very, very unbelievably sociable fish. You wouldn't really imagine that a puffer would be so sociable, but there we go. So, the weather's held, just. So I'm going to head back round to the retail park.
Oh, I like that one.
Hi YouTube. Steve is eating. That was Steve eating earlier.
That's a keeper.
That's a definite keeper.
Here comes my dessert. That was pretty much a keeper as well. Oh, that says, come hither. Come hither. Ooh.
That's Tom's Rainbow Tower of Joy. There's someone lurking behind in a not at all suspicious way.
Oh, how festive, isn't it?
I think there might be some copyright infringement if I carry on like that, although he's murdering it, so there's a fairly good chance that he won't pick it up.
You've got to pay a sinking fee.
Yeah, I've got to pay a sinking fee if he carries on playing.
That's true. Oh, what?
Yeah, quite. We've just walked in the opposite direction. Good work, everyone.
We don't know our way around London very well.
Today is one of the most perfect winter's days you'll ever see. Look at the colour of the sky. You can see that? There you go. It's absolutely cloudless blue. It's actually quite pleasant. I've switched jackets because the big woolly mammoth approach. It's a bit too much when it's not cold. It's too heavy and too warm. Terrible problems. So I'm going to do a little quick lap, enjoy the sunshine. It's going to be like this today and tomorrow. So I've got to soak in as much serotonin as possible. I've had a change of heart. The weather's nice, don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful day for a walk, but do you remember months and months and months ago when I went to Chiswick to go swimming near the Moldovan embassy, you might recall, and I was like, oh, this is so good, I'm going to go once a week. That's not too much to ask, is it? Anyway, that is the only time I've been in 6 months. So, because the weather's so nice, it makes sense to have lunch, walk to the swimming pool, go for a swim and walk back. rather than spend a lot of time walking now and then restrict my ability to go swimming, which is good exercise and something I mean, yeah, I did a lot in Gran Canaria, but I haven't done a lot since I got back. By not a lot, I mean nil. So that's now the plan. So swim is on, although not Chiswick because they've got school swimming this time of the afternoon. So I'm going to Brentford. Yeah, for a bit of Brentford swimming. Should be just as good. I'm not taking you with me, unfortunately. No waterproof cameras. I think you've had enough fish and swimming for a while. I'll update you upon completion. That was really good. I'm slightly exhausted now, as you might imagine, because I'm so unfit. The thing is, swimming's fun and everything, but unless there's fish, there's only so much you can do. I mean, it's only so interesting. So, yeah, I think they should definitely introduce fish into Brentford Fountain Leisure Centre. Just a thought. Anyway, sun's about to set, so I need to go home. And then I need to go out again, because I'm meeting for drinks in Wimbledon tonight. No, Clapham. Why did I just see a man carrying a cat out of the doctor's? No, the dentist's. It's now a cat dentist as well. Is that a thing? Can you be a cat dentist? Any cat dentists, let me know, yeah? It's beginning to look slightly busier under the tree, isn't it? It's a bit full on now. I haven't shown you my limited edition Anusha the Cat calendar because it's a little bit dark. There we go. Which arrived from Dubai freshly at the beginning of the week. You can get yours just by going to nooshanoosh.com. Can you see that? There you go. It's awesome. Next year I'm going to have an awesome calendar. Every 12 days, 12 months of hilariousness. So yesterday, Christmas party version 5, I think, was, yes, 5. It was great fun. We had an Italian-themed Christmas last night, as opposed to the Japanese-themed the day before, and the more traditional ones previously alcohol-themed, for example. Yeah, it was very good fun indeed. And tonight is Q at Christmas with the girls, so that kicks off about 7 o'clock. I will attempt to film and photograph what I can, obviously not with the iPhone, low light issues and whatnot, but that should be really, really good. And as far as I'm concerned, officially marks the start of Christmas on the 20th. That's when I'll be Christmassy, promise. I might even have a hat. The crematorium is unbelievably busy. They're actually queuing, which is slightly sad, to be honest. But it usually happens this time of year. A lot of people don't make it through the winter, which, I mean, it's a very mild winter this year, but obviously, no, not mild enough, it would seem. Anyway, I'm going to go for a walk, because the weather is very nice for the second day in a row. Even though last night we had quite a ferocious thunderstorm and the roof of the Apollo Theatre collapsed, so that was a bit random. That appears to be 2 military helicopters, so PM's probably leaving for Christmas and going, where does he go actually? I don't know where his family's from. He probably goes to Chequers though, which is up near my parents. Check out the festive shipwreck. Isn't that nice? Done a good job there.
Yeah. We had a couple. Now, on behalf of the Royal Society of Plant Whisperers, welcome to Kew Gardens. This is the first time we've opened the gates of the gardens to the public after the hours of darkness. So, you know, it's a bit of a special evening. I mean, we've been doing it, you know, for about...
Well, that'd be a nice picture if you can get it, Toby.
That's one hell of a birthday cake. Guess whose birthday soon?
I believe in God now. Because I prayed to God like yesterday, asking him to help me win chocolate, and I won chocolate.
So shallow, Sasha.
and then today, I prayed to God that I found my oyster, and I found my oyster literally straight after.
Have you heard from her?
I'm not sure there's many things.
Do it right for mummy, yeah? That's it, go. Mummy, no!